Namo Vitragai. Close your eyes.
Namo Vitragai.
Vitragai.
Namo Varihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Savanam.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Savvapava Pranasano.
Sarvapapa
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalam cha Sarvesim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. How are you all today?
Good.
Is that okay? Okay, Yashasvi. Yashasvi, what was the homework?
Oh, last week no say Matu. If we said yes or no to our parents and where we negotiated, but we had to learn the Namaskar Vidhi and understand to whom we are bowing down. And Pachi Rani Dada posted this thing about the telescope, so we had to read about it.
Okay, fine. Did you all read about the telescope?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, then we go further today. Now we will just go through. You all know the meaning of Tri Mantra very well.
Yes.
See, it is like when we do all these prayers, then at that time we are connecting ourselves. We are connecting. You can turn it off. There's no problem. We are connecting ourselves, and when we are aware of that, then with that conscious prayer, with full mindfulness, we get the maximum benefit from the prayer. અને દાદાએ આપણને કીધું છે કે that's how it helps us in the worldly life also, how we progress, how we succeed. At the same time, we progress in the path of our freedom, liberation. Okay, so that's what. So we will just revise. Who will tell me about Tri Mantra? Push, unmute.
Yeah.
Keep it unmuted unless you have some noise in your surrounding.
Yeah, okay.
Sheel, turn your video on and audio on. Unless you have something going on in your room you don't want to show to others. Okay, fine. Push. Why do we do Tri Mantra?
So Dada Bhagwan, like Simandar Swami and the other Bhagwans gave us strength.
That's all? Okay, Hetzi. Hetzi. Looks like she's not there. Okay, Takshiba.
To solve our all life problems and our આપણા પાપોનો નાશ કરે.
Fine, you can say it in Gujarati also, it's fine. આપણે કોને નમસ્કાર કરીએ છીએ?
દાદા ભગવાન અને દેવોને.
દાદા ભગવાન ને દેવોને. કયા દેવોને? નમોરિયંતાણમ કહીએ ત્યારે કયા દેવોને નમસ્કાર કરીએ આપણે?
Arihant.
Arihant Bhagwan.
શત્રુ ઉપર જેણે વિજય પામેલો હોય.
હા,
શત્રુ ઉપર વિજય પામેલો હોય.
શત્રુ ઉપર. ઓકે, જેમણે પોતાના એનિમીઝ ને ઇનર એનિમીઝ ને જીતેલા છે. Do you know that? When you say Namo Oriyantanam?
Yes. હા.
ભગવાન એક જ છે સિમંદર સ્વામી.
શું કે છે? હિતેશભાઈ કોણ છે તારી જોડે બેસેલું?
Mama.
તો મમ્મા શું કામ આવી રીતે હાઈડ કરે છે?
ના તમે પૂછ્યું ને Arihant, like Arihantanam એટલે શું? So we all said Arihant Bhagwan. So she was telling me there's only one Arihant Bhagwan and that is Simandar Swami. So I'm like, okay.
No, there are not just one. Presently, there are 20 of them. And
Okay.
we keep in our mind Simandar Swami Bhagwan because we want to connect ourselves to Simandar Swami Bhagwan. And the reason is he has connection with this land where we are living, not Bharat, but the whole of these 7 or 6 continents. How many continents are there now? 7?
7. Yeah.
So all the 7 continents fall in one kshetra. It is called Bharat Kshetra. And he has connection with this land, this kshetra. Why? As Dada had said in one of his satsang, he had one of his birth on this land. So it's like if you, we travel Canada, we travel different places, we know you, that's how we have some connection with you. I'm just giving you a very gross example. In the same way, like how do I know Sheel otherwise? We played so much together with him. Didn't we play? But now he has become big now. So that's how one of his lives, Simandar Swami, in his previous lives, he was born on this Bharat Kshetra. And that's how we have connectivity. And he is a Tirthankar Bhagwan. And on this land where we are there, for another 82,000 years, there won't be any Tirthankar Bhagwan. So when we do Namo Oriyantanam, then we keep in our mind Simandar Swami Bhagwan, who has connection with this land, so that our connectivity gets established. We want to go to Mahavidya Kshetra because without the one-to-one sight darshan of Simandar Swami Tirthankar Bhagwan, we cannot become 100% knowledgeable. That is called absolute knowledge cannot open within us without his darshan. And it's like when you go to that final college of Simandar Swami Bhagwan in Mahavidya Kshetra, before that we have to get ready ourselves. So with this 3 mantra, Namaskar Vidhi, Prata Vidhi, it's all 9 diamonds, it's all preparing us ourselves to go to Mahavidya Kshetra. Okay? Then, and when all do we do 3 mantra? How many times during the day? At one time, how many times
5.
we do?
5 times.
5 times 3 mantra in a day.
Come again?
5 times in a day.
I didn't get 2 people talking
5
together.
times.
5 times, but that is only in the morning. But then in the
Yeah,
night
then
again
10
5
times in
times.
the day.
So 3 times, and every time you say it 5 times. Correct?
Yeah.
Right.
So in total 15 times in one day.
And when you have problems, then you can recite this. If you have exam, you can recite this. Like before going to exam, before going to school, before going out, again coming back. So this helps us make our life totally safe and sure. We will be successful at the same time our safety is ensured. Because when we bow to all these great people who are much ahead of us in the path of liberation, then all the angels who are connected with these great people, they come to our help. They help us in our path of liberation. That's why we do that. So uh, you have some health problem, then you can do it. You have some problem for education, regarding education, then you can do. You have any problem with your friends, with your parents, with your relations, any problem, you can use these three mantra to solve them, to come out of that problem. Okay? So this
Yeah.
is about three mantra. It's the biggest benefit of this mantra is it makes us impartial. And one who becomes impartial gets liberated, gets freed. One who is partial, then he cannot be free. He gets trapped in his thinking, in his narrow minded belief. Okay, fine. So, this is how it helps us remove all the obstacles of our life, the worldly life, at the same time, path of liberation. Okay. Then, why do we do 9 diamonds? And how many times we do 9 diamonds?
We do it 3 times in a day.
Times.
Okay. How many of you are able to do 3 times on regular basis? Good.
I do it 2 times.
Never mind, but it's okay. We want see what is there. It is there in our mind. We have to do that 3 times. So if you do it for 3 times, it will always help you the most, right? So how
Yeah.
about shield? You do at least once. So like seven days in a week. Very good. How about that? See, once in a day. Very good. Divya, how many times does she do? She follows, watches her dad do everything, mom do everything. Correct? That's her doing. Very good. Dhruvi,
I do it 2 times.
very good. Why Sia is not to be seen? We are seeing the ceiling. And
Because
Yashvi,
my laptop wouldn't restart, so I'm like trying to do that, but I'm on my phone. I joined the Zoom on my phone while I was trying to get my laptop to update because it wouldn't let me turn it on.
okay, so how many times you do the 9 diamonds?
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3 times in a week?
Oh, in a week? I try to do it every day.
9 diamonds, you do it every day?
Yeah, I try to do it every day. Mostly, yeah.
Very good. How about Yashvi? Is she there?
Oh, I do it every day.
Ah, every day. Very good. How many times?
I do it morning, night. So
Very good.
twice,
You know,
once twice a day.
in this young age itself, if you are doing and if you do as much you can, as it is said, like 3 times or 2 times, you have to do the 3 mantra 5 times. I mean, repeat 5 times in morning and evening. It will really help you. Now itself, whatever earning you do, by the time you grow up, it will be of great help to you. Yes, so that's very good. And why do we do the 9 diamonds basically? Okay, Hetzi?
To help become a par excellent person.
Correct. Very good. Very good. Okay, Hitachi.
I do 3 mantra 5 times every day. And when I sit for study, I say 2 times and prarthana to Dada what I study. याद रही जाए ये बहुत.
Very good. And how about 9 diamonds?
Namaskar Viti.
9 diamonds. Now Kalam.
I do every day
How many times?
3 times.
3 times. That's very good. Did you teach your friend?
She has do Navakarma one time when she has come my home.
Yeah, but does she do it every day? Trustees, say, let her speak. Never mind if she's wrong. Nobody's wrong. Trustee, bolo beta. You can say.
દીપક દાદા એની કને છે ને જે આપણે બુક હોય છે ને
Huh?
દાદા માટે તે એની કને નથી એટલે તે નથી કરી શકતા હવે હું એને આપી દઈશ એટલે કહશ.
Better do it. Let them do it. These are simple prayers. Prayers can be done by everyone. It will help you study well, live well, be happy and be nice with everyone at home and outside. Fine. Okay. You know what had happened? How many times did Dada do? Do you know? You know Dada's
Yeah.
story about 9 diamonds?
Yeah,
Okay. Push. What is it?
I'm pretty sure it was 40 or 50 years he did it.
Yeah, 40 years, but that's what. And what was the result? Outcome
And
of.
then he became Dada Bhagwan.
Yes. And who is Dada Bhagwan? Okay, see?
A.M. Patel.
Huh?
A.M. Patel.
A.M. Patel is Dada Bhagwan. Dada Bhagwan said, what you see is A.M. Patel. And Dada Bhagwan is inside. So A.M. Patel is, okay, the question is, who is Dada Bhagwan? A.M. Patel, he said, I am not Dada Bhagwan. What?
His name?
That divinity that is open within him, that knowing power, that is Dada. Okay, it's Hitasvi.
He became a pure soul.
No, everyone is pure soul. He became means who became pure soul?
Like A.M. Patel became pure soul, so he became Dada Bhagwan.
Come again? A.M. became pure soul. That's
He
how
became. That's how he became Dada
see.
Bhagwan.
Let us. It's a wonderful thing that has come up. Let us understand that. See, everyone. If I ask, Sheil, what's your name? Sorry, what's your name?
Sheil Patel.
Sheil Patel. So, with okay, fine. But then it's your name, okay? Then who are you?
A person, a living being.
Come again. What is it?
A person or a living being.
No, wait. Let Sheil answer. He had said, okay, who says that I am a living being? What do you think? Who you are? Interesting. Whatever you feel, it's okay. We are just here to share our understanding and then clarify and correct our understanding. So what do you think you are? Who you are?
A human soul.
Huh?
Human soul.
You are a soul, you said?
Human soul.
A human soul. Okay, let us hear from Hitasvi. Who are you?
What? I am a pure soul.
You are a pure soul. Fine. So if it's like if Bhavya or daddy or mommy or your friend or your coach or anybody telling you or dealing with you anyway, do you feel bad about it?
No.
Yeah.
Never?
It's for my own good.
Huh?
It's for my own good.
That is a different thing. Your means who's good?
Hitasi.
That is Hitasvi is good. But where does your goodness lie? Your means as you said, you are pure soul. So where does your goodness lie? Do you understand that?
Is it like everywhere?
Huh?
Is it like everywhere?
Who is everywhere?
Everything, like everybody.
Everybody is pure soul, but pure soul in your daddy or your mommy or your Bobby or your friend or your coach. How does that help you? What is important is the soul within you, who you are. Do you think like that? That's what you say, that I am pure soul. And how about
Yeah.
Kush? What do you think? Huh?
Prova.
So your name is Kush, but who are you?
Well, I'm a human.
You are a human being. Fine. Okay. But that refers to the body again of Kush, which we see and you also see in the mirror, correct?
Yeah.
But that is again you are identifying yourself as Kush only, correct? That you are Kush, correct?
Yeah.
Good. What does HC say?
I'm not exactly too sure. I'm Hetzi. Hetzi Sangadi.
You are HC. Your name is HC and you are HC. Fine. Very good.
Hetzi Sangadi.
And what does Hitakshiba say?
I say my name is Hitakshi and my body name only Hitakshi, but inside is Dada Bhagwan. My mother, father also inside Dada Bhagwan.
And how about Drashti? No, but what do you see? You said about the dad and mom, but what about Drashti, your friend? Is there Dada Bhagwan in her also? Within her? Arey, I'm asking you, Hitakshiba. I'm asking you, I'm not asking Drashti. You talked about you, yourself, you talked about your mom and dad. So how about Drashti? Who is Drashti?
I see also in Drashti Dada Bhagwan.
Oh, right. And what does Drashti think about it? Hey, Drashti, Hitakshiba sees Dada Bhagwan within you. What do you see in Hitakshi? You see any God in her? Don't feel afraid, just feel free. We are just talking casually so that in that whole process our understanding will become clear. See, you feel that, oh, she's Hidakshi Ba, she is my friend. That's all. She studies with me in the same school. That's fine. But do you think there is God within you? Or where is God? Feel free, no problem. God is always in the temple, no? How can you find God outside? Or God is always found in a temple? What do you think? Whatever you think, you can say. There's no problem. Normally, people understand that God is in the temple, right? And which God you worship at home? Krishna Bhagwan, Ram Bhagwan, Mahavir Bhagwan, which God or Mataji, Amba Mataji, who do you worship? ઘરે મંદિરમાં કયા ભગવાન છે?
At my home?
હા, તમારા ઘરે મંદિર છે ને? ઘરમાં મંદિર છે? તો એમાં કયા ભગવાન છે? ખબર છે?
એમાં તો એટલે બધા છે ભગવાન
એટલે કાઉન્ટ કયા કયા ભગવાન છે કે નેમ 1 2 3
લક્ષ્મીજી,
ઓકે
સરસ્વતી,
ઓકે
કૃષ્ણજી, રામ ભગવાન.
Correct, fine. Okay, fine. So the God is in the temple. હવે તારી અંદર ભગવાન છે? એ અંદર ભગવાન શું કરે છે તારી અંદર બેઠા બેઠા ખબર છે તને?
કોને કહેવાય?
ઓકે ખુશ?
એ જોવે છે.
ગોડ અંદર જુએ છે એટલે
He looks on everything we do.
એટલે જોવાનું એટલે what do you understand જોવાનું? Like how you see with his eyes?
Yeah, he sees everything we're doing.
Okay, sees everything. So what is the difference between, okay, for afterwards, okay, Sheel, અંદરના ભગવાન શું કરે?
Like Kush said, he sees everything, but not with like eyes. He can just know
Fine.
without having to actually see.
So, how do you?
He doesn't have to see to know what we're doing, but he does look at what we do.
Okay, what does H.C. say? What does the inner, everyone knows that God inside watches us. But is it similar to how we watch with our eyes or differently? What is it?
He doesn't exactly watch with eyes or anything. He watches with his spirit in a sense.
Watches you in a spiritual sense, you said?
Yeah.
What does spiritual sense mean?
Like, his essence is watching over us.
Huh?
His essence is watching over us.
Come again?
His essence is watching over us.
His absence? What is that?
Essence.
Essence. Essence is watching. I'm not getting it. That's why I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. Did you understand what she said?
She was saying કે આપણે જે અંદર કરીએ ને એ like sense થાય દાદા
When a
ભગવાને. So he
sense
doesn't
થાય છે,
see it.
sense is what is happening.
Uses.
That sensing is seeing. That sensing
He uses
is
the sense
knowing.
to see.
Sensing is knowing. So when we say under Bhagwan jue che, the God inside watches us, not like how we see with our eyes, but it has power to know. So it knows everything what we do. Do you understand? Knowing and seeing is different. Seeing is with his eyes. But when we say that Andana Bhagwan jue che, that means that inner God knows what we are doing. Did everybody understand?
Yeah.
હેતાંશી ખબર પડી? દ્રષ્ટિ તને ખબર પડી? આપણે ખબર છે અંદર આપણે એમ નથી કહેતા કે મને હું જાણું છું, હું સમજુ છું. Do we say I understand, I know? Don't we say that?
Yes.
That our body doesn't have power to know. It is that soul inside which is purest pure that has power to know. And due to that knowing power, we are able to understand and know. When you say, I know, or when you say, I understand, that power of understanding or power of knowing is because of the soul inside. And that is Dada Bhagwan, that is Krishna Bhagwan, that is Ram Bhagwan, that is Mahavir Bhagwan, whichever God you say. But why we say Dada Bhagwan? Because Dada Bhagwan in today's time revealed and opened this science of God and body. How does the body work? How does the God work? What does the God do inside? And what does the body do? Our body acts. When I say it does the function of speaking, and it does things. Body. So body thinks, basically thinking, speaking and doing are the three main functionality of our body. And the knowing power, when you say I know, that is the power of the inner God. And that you can say Dada Bhagwan. Do you understand? So that Dada Bhagwan is there in every living being. And when Dada Bhagwan said, who is Dada Bhagwan? So that is the divine, pure soul that opened in full light. And what does that full light means? That inner knowing power was totally free from any obstacle, any wheel, you can say. Wheels, you understand? Layers, curtain, which blocks our vision or understanding or knowing power. For him, everything was true and true. So even the slightest mistake which A.M. Patel did, that Dada Bhagwan would tell him, hey, you're done wrong. Is it good if someone inside us tells us about our mistakes, the smallest mistake
Yeah.
we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Who will not like somebody telling you from inside that you are doing something wrong? Hitasvi, will you like or
No
you
one.
won't like?
I
If your
like it.
mom tell you or Bhavya tell you, maybe you won't like. But when your inner God only says, isn't that good?
Yeah.
How about Hitakshi?
Yes, when my mother said you are wrong, do, then sometime I know this is wrong, and sometime I feel bad.
You feel bad. But then, hey, Drashti, તને ડેડી મમ્મી ક્યાં હિતાક્ષી તને તને કે તારી ભૂલ બતાડે તો તને ગમે? ના ગમે ને, કોઈને ના ગમે, મને જ નહોતું ગમતું એટલે ના ગમે આપણને. પણ આ તારા અંદરના જ ભગવાન જે છે ને, જેમાં જાણવાની શક્તિ છે, એ તને કહે તો તને ગમશે ને. અંદરથી જ તને કહે કે જો આ તારી ભૂલ થાય, દ્રષ્ટિ તારી ભૂલ થાય, જેમ કરીને અંદરથી કહે તો પછી તને હર્ટ ના થાય ને. બહારથી કહે તો આપણને દુઃખ થાય કે મને શું કામ કહે. શીલ સમજાયું? તને ડેડી મમ્મી કે મોટા બાપુ કે એવું કોઈ કહે તો તને આમ થાય ને કે તને ના ગમે એવું થાય ને. પણ તને અંદરના જ ભગવાન કહે તો અંદરના ભગવાન ક્યારે કહે? અને અંદરના ભગવાન કહે તો આપણને સંભળાય કેવી રીતે? અંદરના ભગવાન તો કહે છે પણ આપણને સંભળાય કે ના પણ સંભળાય ને. જેમ આપણે ટાઈમ ડેડ એન્ડ મમ તમને કહે તો તમે સાંભળો કે ના પણ સાંભળો એવું થાય ને. યુ લિસન ટુ ધેમ ઓર યુ ડોન્ટ ઇવન લિસન ટુ ધેમ સમટાઈમ્સ. ઓર મોસ્ટ ઓફ ધ ટાઈમ યુ લિસન બટ સમટાઈમ યુ ડોન્ટ વોન્ટ ટુ લિસન ટુ ધેમ. એવું થાય ને.
Yeah, yes.
હિતશ્રી, એવું થાય ને. પણ હવે તો અંદરના ભગવાન જેટલી વખત બોલે જેટલી વખત કે એને આપણને સંભળાઈ જાય તો એ સારું. અને આપણે સાંભળીએ તો સારું કે ના સાંભળીએ તો સારું?
સાંભળીએ તો સારું.
If you listen to that inner God, is it good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Khush, I will answer that question after a while. Don't worry about that. So, you know, when Dada Bhagwan did the 9 diamonds, 9 kalam, Dada Bhagwan did 3 mantra, with that, he purified himself such that every time that inner Dada Bhagwan said anything, he always heard him, accepted him, and corrected himself. And that's how he became Dada Bhagwan. And when that purity opened within him, he understood that yes, that inner divinity is helping me become pure. And that is why we do the 3 mantra and now kalam and other things also, but we are focusing these two now, 3 mantra and 9 diamond. Shil ખબર પડી? એટલે અંદરના ગોડ, અંદરના ભગવાન આપણને બધું કહે. હવે તને અંદરના ભગવાન કહે અને તને ખબર પડી જાય તારી મિસ્ટેક ને પછી ડેડી મમ્મી કે કોઈ તને કહે તો તને would you feel bad? You will say, મને ખબર છે, thank you, I know and I'm working on it. ખબર પડી? Did everyone understand that?
Yeah.
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 કારણ કે આપણે કોઈ ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ કહે ને તો આપણે નથી ગમતું. You feel bad about it. But when that inner God says something, you don't have even any problem accepting that inner God. Do anybody have any problem accepting the inner God, what the God says?
No.
See, this is the best part. This is the beauty of our inner God. Even if that inner God gets mad on us, shout at us, you will not feel bad. Would you feel bad?
No.
આપણી ભૂલ થાય ને અંદરના ગોડ ભગવાન આપણને કહે હેચી તું કેમ આવું બધી ભૂલ કરે છે? You won't feel bad. Dhruvi tu che,
Yes.
are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, so if your inner gods tell you something, shout at you when you do anything wrong, would you feel bad? Now, where are you?
No.
Would you feel bad? તને ડેડી મમ્મી કોઈ કહે કે આ ખુશ તને કહે તો તને you may feel bad about it. કે મીરા તને કોઈ મીરા તારા પર મેટ થાય છે કોઈ દિવસ? હા?
What?
મીરા તારા પર ગુસ્સો થાય છે કોઈ દિવસ?
What did you say?
Meera, does she get mad on you anytime? So how do you feel? You feel
Yeah.
good or you feel bad?
Bad.
Yeah. So in the same way, if that inner God is telling you something, get mad on you if you do something wrong, would you feel bad?
No.
No,
No.
that's what, this is the best part. So we must let that inner God open and tell us everything, and whatever that God tells us, we listen to everything what that God says. Then we will become far excellent person. Did you understand, Hitashvi? Ruby?
Yeah.
Hetchi? Sheel?
Yeah.
This is the best part. So we are trying to understand and do all these prayers so that that inner God opens and tells us everything, and we also listen to that God. So that listening is also important. Like if you don't listen to your parents, what's going to happen? But you don't listen to your parents because you don't like what they say. But here, when your inner God will tell you anything, and if you nicely hear that, then you will love that, because then you don't feel that, and that inner God help you correct yourself. Okay? So this is the good thing these prayers are doing. Okay, fine. Until at what time do we do? Is it till
9:40 is mostly the time.
9:30, 8:30? That's our time, 8:30. We do it for 1 hour, no? I don't know.
No, we do it for
45.
this satsang.
Come again? We 45
We
minutes?
do
Yeah.
for this
Yeah, it
satsang. We
is,
do
it is,
40
it
minutes.
is. Deepakanandji, it's,
Yeah.
it's in 5 minutes, you can wrap it up.
Okay, fine. So we will do the Pratha Vidhi, about Pratha Vidhi and Namaskar Vidhi afterwards. But then these two things, how it helps us open the inner God light, and that inner God will always tell us what wrong we are doing, where all we are going wrong, and we are always be happy if that inner God tells us anything. But we don't like if someone tells us outside. Isn't that so?
Yeah.
હિતશ્વી તને ભવ્ય કહે તો તને ગમે કશું? ના ગમે. જો એટલે that is why what Dada said, let that inner divine light of pure soul open and tell us every mistake. And when we know every mistake, when we understand every mistake, then we will correct them. You understand?
Yes.
So that is
Yes.
so we do all these prayers, the rest of the other prayers also, that it will help us listen to that inner God, because it's like that inner God tells us without speaking. He doesn't say in words. Because of its knowing, infinite knowing power, it can see, understand, and know everything what we are doing. And it is so generous, it tells us everything without even telling anything. And when we do these prayers, we will be able to listen to all that. Okay?
Okay.
Reddy Dada, are you home?
Yeah, I just came home. Yeah.
Good. So do you want to say anything quickly?
Yes, this was very good session. I was listening in the car. Very good question and answer. So homework is learn the Sudatma prayer, and also this was very good. Write down how do we open up Dada Bhagwan inside. This week you got it to homework. Can you
Yeah.
everybody write it and send it separately to me so nobody can copy each other.
Yes, that's good.
How do I send it to you?
Individual, privately send.
Privately send, okay? Yeah. So now, but the key thing is, please, I think this was a very, very good session. So please try to listen. I will post it on this one, the video, audio, but try to listen it, and with parents will be very good because there'll be education for them too.
I have
One
a
thing,
question.
one thing I have a question for everybody to think. Write a question, Hitasuke. You know, everybody knows how the teleprompter works.
A
What?
helicopter?
Teleprompter.
Teleprompter.
No, I don't know that.
What is
No.
that?
You know, all the big guys give speeches.
Yeah.
How do they talk? They're just looking at you and keep on talking for hours and hours. How do they do that? Remember on the side, on both sides, what they have? No?
Yes.
They're called teleprompters. So all the
Okay.
script come on there, so they can read from there. Otherwise, they cannot memorize 2 hours of speeches.
Okay.
Okay? When
Yeah, I searched on Google right now.
yeah, check it out, teleprompter. Okay? So you know, if you become like Dada, then it's like teleprompter, prompter. It just everything flashes in front of you, right, Dada?
Correct, absolutely.
Yeah. So please look into teleprompter and see. Our goal is to become like Dada, which is so. In that, Deepak Dada was saying, okay, you know, everything is light. So light is a teleprompter, and everything in the light, all the scripts shows up, and that is how Dada Bhagwan was able to answer any question of the world. So okay.
Right.
So check what teleprompter does or how it works. Okay, that's all, Deepak Dada.
Okay, Jai
So
Satchidanand.
my
There
question was,
was
how
a
does
small
Dada Bhagwan?
question. There was a small question of Kush. Just quickly, we will answer that. He says, why Aptaputras are all boys and why no girls?
Okay.
This was, it is like Apta, you know, Putra means boys and Putri means girls.
Okay.
Right. So Dada Bhagwan said that, you know, there is a lot of responsibility of being a girl. So girls always need a different care and protection for their survival and existence. But for boys, reasonably, that protection is needed, but compared to girls, it is not there. So Dada always supported, and he also said that it's like when a boy goes out, then he's not in a big danger. But if a girl go out, then she is definitely in danger. You all understand that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Itchy?
Also, I have another question.
Okay, quickly.
So whenever that you said like Dada Bhagwan, when it talks to you, does it talk to you from your mind?
Come again? What's that? Did he talk from the mind?
Yeah, you know how you said when Dada Bhagwan tells you to do something, you'll feel like happy. But if somebody else does, then you wouldn't. Then
Correct.
you'll get it from your mind, right?
Look at it from your mind. What is that?
ગુજરાતીમાં બોલ.
તો મેં કીધું તું કે દાદા ભગવાન લાઈક આપણને કશું કે આવું નહીં કરવાનું ને પેલું કરવાનું તો આપણને કેમનું પહોંચાય કેમનું ખબર પડે એમને કીધું
કેવી રીતે ખબર પડે?
Yeah.
What does that mean? That when that inner Dada tells you something, then how will you listen to that inner Dada? That purity should be there.
Yeah.
So these 3 mantra and now Kalamo, 9 diamond and 3 mantra help you purify yourself. So what your inner Dada tells you, you will listen to that.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, ready, Dada?
Yeah. શ્રીમંત બોલો.
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
નમો
Siddhanam.
સિદ્ધાણમ.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Doe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sabha Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Namukaro.
Savvapavappanasano.
Savvapavappanasano.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha Savveshim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
જય
Jai Satchidanand. Deepakanandji. Jai Satchidanand.